G'day everyone, with our time in Elysium we have seen many different types of magic, and now I have learnt all of them. I am the Elder Wizard, capable of casting any type of magic from any school. However, my greatness has annoyed some other mages and I will be fighting them 3-on-1. We are facing a necromancer, a warlock and a druid to prove I am the greatest mage in all of Elysium. Now we will begin in our own little slice of the world and we'll take a look at our spells. Some nice damage options, plenty of buffs, and a whole ass meteor shower. We also have our apprentice with some more buffs, so this all looks very good. We can stack up our starting units and check on the rituals and... ooh, minor summoning, and it's very cheap. This will be nice. We begin exploring and find a mine. It'll give us some good resources, so let's take it. The archers begin firing on each other, but it's all over once our mages have put everyone to sleep and set them on fire. Moving on from here we find more towns and villages to take, resulting in a series of quick victories for us. Over some very short battles, we destroy our enemies with soldiers and magic. Now I'm not feeling cocky enough to start a siege yet. Instead, I want to take some forest for the materials to summon, and the wildlife failed to put up much of a challenge. So we're able to collect as much fungus as we want. We come across some wild dwarves who cook up nicely, and with winter coming, I've decided to head back home to grab some new recruits. A whole batch of crossbowmen. With this extra firepower, we run some security and siege Alpha. The garrison immediately opens the gates and charges directly, but we cut them off with a wave of sleep, and with that our archers and crossbowmen are able to shoot them down and we end the siege. That went so well I think we could take another. The port keeps the gates up to start, but the slow pace just lets us stack our buffs, and their archers are shut down quickly. By the time they open their gates, the army is poisoned, asleep, and they are easy pickings. We keep expanding to the southern border and come across a warlock's apprentice. Now this guy only has a small army, and I think it's time to let him know he's in the wrong neighborhood. The battle starts with us firing our shots, ripping apart their army, but they respond by setting us on fire. We're gonna kill them for that, and now we just play whack-a-mole with the elementals. And shit, looks like the main warlock was already dead. It's a 2v1. With that win under our belt, it's time we look at an interesting mechanic. Since we can use almost any resource, we can collect any resource. And if we can collect it, we can also sell it for a nice profit, so don't mind if I do. With our economy set, we move further east and find the druid. He only appears to have a small petting zoo with him, so he runs away, not wanting to end up like the warlock. So now we're going to look towards our summoning. We can fail this, so I'm going to pump up the sacrifice level, and we get started with a swamp monster. It looks like a solid summon, so next up we get the black cat, some giant snails, hydra hatchlings, more snails, and a swamp ghost. With this we begin traversing the nearby forests and keep summoning new units to make up our numbers. But damn it, a necromancer's just taken our mine. We get a stack of units in base but no commander to lead them. But when the necromancer starts heading south, we'll decide to drop our slow units with the apprentice and head back to defend against them, as the druid attacks us from the north. Luckily we finally find a new apprentice to hire, give them an army, and they move towards our villages. We get to see that no one wants to mess with us, so we'll hire another apprentice who we immediately graduate, and damn, he can summon demons. We clear out any threats from our territory as we wait for our enemy's next attack, and begin building our demon army. Oh, and it is working beautifully. More and more infernal fiends join our force as our regular armies secure more resources. We also keep claiming more forest and jungle tiles from the druid before finding a little pocket of gold they were hiding from us. Looks like they've been busy, but wisely decide to hide away for now, but it does give us time to just hunt down more independent armies and take their shit. But once we spot the necromancer, we begin moving in to surround him. He is at our mercy and we are able to jump him with all 3 armies. The battle starts with our demons rushing past their lines as our soldiers and beasts fight the undead giants. The variety of our army composition makes it hard to predict how it's going to go, but in melee, we're able to break them down before setting everyone on fire. And I may have actually taken more damage from friendly fire than anything else, but it's a small price to pay to burn the Necromancer away. To celebrate our great victory and continuous success, we'll invest our resources into founding a new academy. Ooh, that's nice, this place has electric gates. It also has a library to learn spells and upgrade apprentices. Oh, and we can even recruit units. Okay, yeah, this is sick. Now, we control the east side fairly well, and we have our slow army on the west side. And I guess their army is either in the middle or up north. We hire a Scarlet Sister who is just a pyromaniac chick who we load up with soldiers to hunt this Necromancer. He tries to run, but we'll chase him down and set him on fire before shooting him half a dozen times, putting an end to the Necromancer faction. And now it's just the druid. We see he has a small army and I want to prove that my pets are better than his. So I'll jump him and we'll begin by spraying him with acid. Beautiful. We'll start putting his boys to sleep, but then they wake up quickly and oh no, he's turning my animals against me. Luckily, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's friendly fire. His elephant is running wild, but our black cat is summoning wolves to come in from behind and tear him apart. Still, with our sleep, we're knocking these guys out, and we're tearing them to shreds. Beautiful. And at this point, we've just become trophy hunters. Most animals get overrun without a battle even being needed, and we summon our superior summons, like toads, bog beasts, and swamp things. We keep exploring and find their main base, and decide to bring out our own druid, though they called it animist, but yeah, it's the same thing. We now just keep expanding our army and our influence by taking neutral settlements. In an army with our elder, the apprentice, and the new animist, we just run straight through the burning walls and clear the place out. We are going for a global domination, so no one is safe. Even our slow army is going to get some reinforcements to take a troll mine, because I just need more money. We attack a Bakemono mine where we sleep, poison, burn, sleep again, and oh shit, our elder wizard is dead to a gust of angry wind, so we're still going to clear this out, but shit. Oh, and look at that, the druids decided to move in, and they can just walk over the walls. The hell, okay, looks like we're just going to get completely overrun. We can take back control because as we start moving in, they wisely move out, and so I'm happy to take it back. We'll need this because we have a new plan. Our undergrad wizard who we promoted before is now training to become an elder wizard. And then we're going to start summoning devils until we have enough gold for our final form, the Archmage. After several turns, we now have enough money. Congratulations, mate. It's time for your ascension. We now get access to Infernal Gate. Okay, anything more fun? Oh Christ, look at those spells. Alright, that's good, but we do want a new ritual. Planar swap. Alright, we can do it again, and summon outer gods, you say? Alright, we'll walk into a nearby port and perform the rituals, and goddamn, I am in awe of this unit. So other than our Calamari Kingpin, we'll summon a Sentient Bull Pit and the King in Yellow, and there is no mercy with this army. We stack up and make a permanent end to the druid problem. Our Bull Pit will burn their minds, the Void Lord applies debuffs, and the Lord in Yellow destroys their very souls. With that, the druids are gone, the necromancers are gone, and the warlocks are gone. No one is left to deny my greatness, and Elysium is ours. But maybe the real magic was the mod maker we met along the way. Looking back at it, I'm kind of surprised how much of a stomp it was. I would have thought they'd build better armies, but hey, we just get to toy with them the entire time. As for the class itself, it will kind of vary depending on your early rituals, and you're always going to be squishy given you're a mage, but it was an absolute blast to play. Anyway, we've got a whole playlist of these things if you want to watch more, and if you're all caught up, why not subscribe? Anyway, I hope you guys all have a good one, and I'll see you next time.